Welcome back, trainers. So we have a really fun video here. I'm always excited bringing you guys my Go Battle League videos because you know how I do it. I use pretty unique Pokemon, butcher my score, possibly increase it depending upon the performance of the Pokemon, but usually they're going to be underused Pokemon. So we're going to be using Zweilous as well as Haunter and Azumarill. Now I was trying to find the perfect combination for the Zweilous as well as the Azumarill here, and it ended up being the Haunter. Now, as you can see, I do have Shadow Claw, Shadow Punch, and Sludge Bomb. Typically people are going to be running Shadow Punch and Shadow Ball, but if you do that, you're not going to have coverage up against the normal types. And what I wanted to do was have good coverage up against Azumarill, so that Sludge Bomb is going to be basically one-shotting it, right? As well as doing a ton of damage to a lot of things. Shadow Ball is fantastic, but it's going to be able to spam a little bit faster with Shadow Punch. But what you're going to see here is, first of all, I'm going to be running Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb. And I'm going to be switching that up about mid-video, because you're going to see a few issues that I came across where I just needed something with less energy to get off. And the Shadow Ball was taking a lot of energy as well as the Sludge Bomb, so I decided to just switch the Shadow Ball for the Shadow Punch. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, ooh-wee! Did it work out good. Now, this was super fun to run because it's a little weird. I mean, what, a Zweilous and a Haunter? Okay. So as you can see, this is my first battle here. We'll focus on the commentary. Just wanted to give you the rundown on how I feel about this and what I did with the Haunter. So you're going to see the Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb first. So we're met with a Lantern here. This is okay for me. I'm going to be resisting both the water and electric moves. They do decide to switch. Very nice. I'm going to be hitting them with not very effective body slams, so it kind of wasted energy there. But that's perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and switch into our Azumarill here. And this is a good situation for us. So we're just going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam, building up to a Hydro Pump, potentially making them think we're going to hit them with that. So they do draw a shield there. Great. Now we're just going to tank this here. I found quite a bit of success with this, and also good amount of losses as well, but that's okay. The losses were learning experiences for me because running this team was very, I wasn't going to say too tricky, but you had to know exactly how to play around them, and it's really new for me right now, so I was just getting used to it. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with Haunter and farm down. They're bringing in Hypno, which is going to absolutely destroy us regarding the confusion. They let it go through. We hit him with a Shadow Ball one shot. Let's go. In comes the Lantern. They're shieldless. We're going to go ahead and go with the Shadow Ball again. And oh my gosh, I love this Haunter. And we take out the Lantern. In comes Skarmory. They take us out with one quick move. So we actually win that because they do back out after that. And I had another Pokemon in the back. So yeah, they wanted to just kill that Haunter. They didn't like it. So we're met with an Azumarill here. This is not great. So we're going to gain a little bit of energy. And as I progress in these battles and have more experience with the Zweilous, I realize that what I need to do is potentially catch a Play Rough or an Ice Beam with the Azumarill after building up energy on the Zweilous. But the thing is, you never know if they're going to have Ice Beam or Play Rough, so you don't know exactly what's going to come first because of the initial, entering into the battle. You've never seen any of their moves yet. So it took a little bit of getting used to, but anyways, we're in the Azumarill mirror match here, and yeah. So basically, let it go. Go in here with Haunter, I think, and farm. I might go back in with the Zweilous. I don't remember this specific play. So we're going to go Haunter, farm down. Great. We still have 2 shields. But at this point, we're still rocking Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb. Now, why am I rocking Sludge Bomb for this situation? Check it out. In case I go up against normal types or fairy, one shot. Let's go. They go in with the Oxes. It's game over. Gosh dang, I love this team, guys. I had a blast. So they're going to be shielding that up, of course. We have 2 shields left. We're going to definitely be shielding this, and I do believe make a switch into Zweilous here. We have a Body Slam ready to go. Let's go. All right, so the counter is super effective. Rock Slide's going to be neutral. Thunderbolt's going to be resisted because of the Dragon typing. Rock Slide not able to take us out. Zweilous able to take hits better than expected. And we take them out. All right, so let's go. Let's go. So as far as my score and getting to rank 10, I don't care. Forget it. Forget it. I'll get to rank 10 eventually. This is going to carry over into the Ultra and Master League, and then eventually we're going to be able to pick Ultra, Great, or Master League for the final end of the Season 1 like we've seen in the preseason. So I'll get to rank 10. No big deal. I'll get the Libre Pikachu eventually, and we'll max it out and test it out and have fun with all that stuff, right? So we're going to go ahead and go for the Dark Pulse here. And they do decide to shield, so it could have potentially went for a shield bait body slam. But there's always that would've, could've, should've. So they did gain energy on us. They did use a shield, so not the best situation. Still rocking Shadow Ball, so we're not going to be able to hit him with the charge move. But at this point, it's like farm down. So they make a switch into Altaria here, so I decided to just go for the Sludge Bomb. Do a bunch of damage, and then go ahead and switch into a Azumarill here. Haunter's amazing, guys. Wow. Wow. Paired up with Zweilous and a Azumarill, it is so fun. I love it. Can you tell the enthusiasm that I have for this team? I love my Mawile Shadow team, but this was extra spicy because a lot of people watch me and they, start picking up on the team that I have. Like, they see my Mawile, they're like, oh, probably Azumarill Hypno, Azumarill Superior in the back. But when they see this, they're like, whoa, whoa, what is he doing here? Anyways, they're going back in here with the Deoxys. We're going to be shielding this up, and we have a lot of energy here. In comes the Registeel. We're going to go for that Shadow Ball, fortunately, soon to switch to Shadow Punch. And of course, they're going to take us out here, but we have Pokemon in the back to handle this. The Azumarill, and we're barely able to get to the Ice Beam. And this is going to take them out. We take the win there. All right, moving into the next battle here, folks. So if you do enjoy these, like usual, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will continue to bring you these crazy teams. So we're met with a Registeel, and I still have to get used to as to what Zweilous can take, how much damage is going to dish out to each Pokemon, and how the lead matchups work with it. I'm still not really comfortable. So basically, up against a Registeel with the Zweilous, it can take a Flash Cannon very well. At full health, obviously. Focus Blast is going to one-shot it. That's a no-go. All right, but the thing is, if I'm able to get to a Dark Pulse before they use their charge move, that indicates to me that they have not, made it to the Focus Blast. So if they hit their charge move before I get to the Dark Pulse, then basically I can assure that it's going to be Flash Cannon. Anyways, they enter back in with the Registeel here, and I think I decide to let this go through. Focus Blast going to take us out. That's fine. They used that energy there. We're going to go back in here with Haunter, still rocking the Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb staying. Only the Shadow Ball is going to be changing later. They're going for a Flash Cannon, trying to farm a bunch here. Gonna have to commit to the shields because, this thing's just going to get taken out immediately. They have 2 shields left, and they have a Haunter in the back. It's funny because I keep... The only time, I'm not going to say the only time, but a lot of times that they have a Haunter in the back, that's when I lose. So they take us out with a Haunter. I can accept that. I can accept that. All right, so let's move on to the next battle here. So I was becoming more comfortable with the Skarmory versus the Zweilous lead here. Don't like taking the Sky Attacks, really, because although it's not the squishiest thing around, it's not that bulky, right? So we do decide to shield that up. We're going to go ahead and go for a Dark Pulse here, hoping to get this through, and we do. Great. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and switch into our Azumarill and save some of that energy on our Zweilous and go in with the Azumarill. And now they have the Whiscash, and basically they're going to spam us with Mud Bombs, and it is going to add up fairly quick here, but this is still a comfortable position for me. We are down a shield, so I want them to burn a shield at this point, but they're holding on to it. Hopefully they'll use it when I use this Ice Beam here. We're getting kind of low on our Azumarill, not too great, but let's see what we can do. And they do decide to shield that up. Good thing, because I, for some reason, didn't hit the last row of the ice for the animation there. Getting hit by that, and I do decide to make a switch into Zweilous. But unfortunately, they had a charge move. I'm going to let it go through. And we're going to be able to, not finish them off. They're going to be entering back in with the Skarmory here. What is it going to be? We're able to take him out with the Body Slam. In comes the Whiscash. I think I should enter with my Azumarill here. Go with that Ice Beam immediately. And they used the shield, so now, here we go. This is one of the moments where I was like, you know what, we can't do this. We can't do the Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb combo. We need something quicker. And this is not when I decided to actually change it, but I was contemplating, and I was like, this isn't, this team is great. Haunter is fantastic. I just need something quicker, for the charge move. And so we do make that change down the line. So we're met with a Registeel here, and this is what I'm talking about. So I was able to get to a Dark Pulse. This indicates to me that they're trying to potentially go for a Focus Blast. So let's see here. It's a Flash Cannon. Alright, so we did a lot of damage. Dragon Breath resisted on the Registeel, but still digging in quite a bit. And the Dark Pulse did a lot of damage. Making a switch into Azumarill, and then they're switching into Hypno. Expecting a potential Thunder Punch. And they were really charging up their energy there, because personally using it, I know it doesn't take that long to get to Thunder Punch. So they probably have energy saved up. We're going to go ahead and go in here with the Zweilous, fearing a potential Ice Punch, but good thing we didn't waste a shield. It is only a Thunder Punch. We're able to feint it down. They still have 2 shields, so not the best situation. They're going in with the Azumarill. Now, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and continue on here, just getting off as many body slams as possible. Contemplating a switch into Haunter here. Can we get to another one? And we do. The body slam spam is real with Dragon Breath on Zweilous. Let's go. So taking it down to half here with resisted Dragon Breaths. Deciding to let this go through because we need a shield for Haunter. If we're going to use this, we have to use a shield. Otherwise, it's just going to go in and just get taken out by 1 charge move. So building up here, they do switch into the Registeel, and I think this is the moment where I was like, no, we need Shadow Punch. I could have totally won this if I had Shadow Punch. So we go down there, unfortunately. Now I think this is where the Haunter has a new moveset. So we're met with an Altaria. Very interesting, and I want you to see how this works out. Who wins this? Well, that's going to be Zweilous. If they let the Body Slam go through. Watch this. So they let it go through. The Dragon Breaths are just accumulating. We're able to get to Body Slam before they're able to get to Sky Attack. We shield it up. We finish them off with energy. That's how that works out. But they are up a shield, so keep that in mind. And now they enter in with the Azumarill, but at least we're going to be able to Body Slam spam them here really quick before they do hit us with a potential Ice Beam or Play Rough. Able to get to another Body Slam here. Thinking that they have probably Play Rough, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. That is going to be Ice Beam. Okay. So what I'm thinking is go ahead and go with Haunter. So now we have Shadow Punch. All right. Much better. Much quicker. This is going to help us out so much more. So we burned that shield. Great. Now we're going to absorb this charge move and preserve a shield. They are going to potentially make a switch here into a Venusaur. So this isn't bad because what we're going to do here is force the shield. The Haunter in the back is going to be able to spam them with Shadow Punch even faster than Shadow Ball. And we also are going to be able to handle that Azumarill to some degree with our Haunter, depending upon how much energy we're able to gain here. So we have to let them use their energy here. Don't go for a charge move yet. Do a few more Shadow Claws, gain energy, gain energy. Now we go for the Shadow Punch. And the Azumarill isn't it pretty healthy? I don't remember. Why does it always lag at the end like this? It's so annoying. Alright, the Azumarill is not healthy at all. What am I talking about? So we go for a Shadow Punch and take him out. See how much more of a difference that made? And that's going to be consistent throughout all these battles with that switch. We're met against Alola Marowak. Oh, I was so happy. I really don't like seeing that as a lead, but they switch into a Charm User. I was like, ooh, I switch into Haunter. Now, this is obvious at this point. It probably has Sludge Bomb because I switched into Haunter, so they shielded up. Good call on that. Otherwise, that would have been a KO. And at that point, it basically sealed my fate at this point. But that's okay, though. That was very circumstantial. They switched into Wigglytuff. You know, we do not want to see that with our Zweilous, and that's why we have the Haunter as well as kind of the Azumarill. The Haunter is going to handle it better with the Sludge Bomb, but they knew better. But we've seen prior in the other clip in the beginning of the video that we got it through, and it worked great, right? But this, I made a switch into it, so it was clear. They're going into Vigoroth now. Haunter can handle this too. Body Slam and counter. Wow, let's go. If they have Brick Break, that's not very effective either, but Bulldoze, I think this Bulldoze that has, is going to be super effective. So they're switching into Marowak here. We're going to be getting off a Hydro Pump on a shieldless Alola Marowak. It's going to obviously KO. We need to make a switch into Haunter or Zweilous. I think we want to chip away a little bit more, potentially taking their energy here. And let's see how this works. And our Azumarill's down. Our Haunter's already dead. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm getting too excited over here. So they take the win on that one. Very nice. So we're met with another Skarmory. Love seeing these with my Mawile in the beginning there, but that's all right. We're playing a new team, right? For now. So we have one more day of Great League, folks, until it recycles back so we can pick all 3 leagues. We're going to be going into Ultra League tomorrow. Very fun. And we're going to go for the Dark Pulse here. Hopefully we can get this one through. And they shield it up. And I think I decide to let this go through. So there you go. That's how much damage a Sky Tag does do on a Skarmory to the Zweilous. And we're going to go ahead and go in here with the Azumarill here, farming a good amount. Getting ready for whatever they do bring in afterwards. So Ice Beam, they decide to let it go through. Well, they have no more shields, so it doesn't matter. They go in with Vigoroth, and I go in with Haunter to catch this. I thought this was pretty clever. Still doing okay amount of damage, even though it's normal type, because Haunter is so squishy. Expecting another Body Slam here, and that's what it is. And we're going to go for a Sludge Bomb. This is one of those cases where this is why I have Sludge Bomb, so I can hit normal types. And look how much it worked out for me. So we're able to even gain energy. They're going to be going in with the Mew. I had a Shadow Punch, but I didn't get it off. Unfortunately, that would have taken it extremely low. But thank goodness we have so much energy on our Azumarill, hitting it with Hydro Pump and then finishing it off with Bubbles there, even despite wasting that energy on the Haunter. So let's continue on, folks. So we're met with a Steelix. Very interesting here. Now, there's a lot of these plays where I could have done better, and I could have potentially did different plays. I just didn't know exactly how the Pokemon were going to take the damage that I'm using in some cases, so just played it safe, better than risk it. Anyways, we took that Crunch. We figured that's what it's going to be, and we're going to be shielding that up. We want to switch. I wanted to switch sooner, but the switch mechanics are horrible, and we go in with our Azumarill to waste their energy there. They need to switch the way the switching does work. I mean, it's so annoying. So they're bringing in a Wormadam. Very interesting. So my Mawile would have went to town on this team, like just completely ripped and teared it apart. Especially that Wormadam. But we don't have a Mawile with us, unfortunately. So we're just going to continue on here. I wanted to farm down, but I felt like they were about to hit us with another Iron Head, and I didn't want to use another shield at this point. I wanted to save for the Haunter. Or not. I stand corrected again. So we used our last shield. They're going in here with the Excavalier, and I was trying to switch at some point. So we're able to get to another Ice Beam. I think I try to switch right after this here. Alright, I do, but I don't know what in the world just happened there. I think the Zweilous was so low, it just took us out. They're going to hit us with Drill Run. It's going to be super effective in taking us out. Azumarill going in with that 1% health left, and a little bit of lag, and I thought I might be able to pull that off there. But they take us out. They're like, no. Alright, so we have another Altaria here. Digging into our health with that Dragon Breath. Are they going to shield it up? They let it go through. So at this point, all we have to do is shield, and we're going to be able to finish it off. Alright, so we go ahead. We're getting ready for a potential switch to go in here with Registeel. A little bit of a lag on their end here. This was happening to me quite a bit today too. I'm excluding those battles because they're infuriating. And we're going to go ahead and go for Body Slam, potentially trying to get a shield, making them think we're going for another Dark Pulse, and they shield up. Very good. And of course, we're not going to shield this. We're going to let it go down. So it's a 1-to-1 shield situation here. We're going to go in with the Azumarill. I like this matchup against the Registeel with Hydro Pump. I don't mind, but it's so low, it's within Ice Beam range. They're making a switch into Deoxys. We're going immediately into Haunter. And yeah, so the Haunter's great. The reason why I picked it, one of the reasons, if we want to discuss the Deoxys here, is to kind of protect it from the counter that's super effective to Zweilous, and they quit out there. And also the Thunderbolt from to Azumarill. So Haunter is just going to be able to handle that thing. So we're met with a Sableye. This is great for us. And they know this. Watch this. They switch immediately like, nope. They go into the Registeel, on which we're going to be going into our Azumarill here. And I slowed this one down. It's not as fast as the other ones because I want you to see what happened. This was crazy. This battle right here was awesome. So we're going to go for Hydro Pump. And they're shielding it up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They used a shield. That's okay. It's not the best situation, but at least they're down a shield. That I decided to use one myself at this point because they did. So I go for an Ice Beam, potentially trying to get their shield. Let's see. And I get their last shield. All right, we're looking good. So we're going to let this go through and potentially try to get to a Hydro Pump or switch into Zweilous. Oh, and they're going into a Azumarill. Okay, so at this point we're just gonna Body Slam spam. So the Haunter does not want to see Sableye. If it does get matched up with that, it's game over. All right, so we have to play this very, very, very well. So we have one shield left. So it took a while. I'm assuming maybe a play rough at this point. It's an Ice Beam. We're able to survive that. Not bad. Not bad. So we're resisting the bubble, so the quick moves are going to be doing much. So we're able to actually get to another Body Slam. I love when they attack each other like that, the two heads. It is hilarious. Especially in the middle of a charge move. So what we're going to do is, I believe, go in and farm with Haunter. Wait till the last second. Farm with Haunter. And they're going to... Ooh, we should shield this up, right? Yeah, that's a Hydro Pump. Oof, yeah, good thing. So they're bringing in the Sableye. So what we're going to do, they're shieldless. We're going to go for that Ice Beam, folks. We need to take as much damage off that Sableye as possible because it's going to wreck our Haunter. We got it low. No shields. Our Haunter has energy. We go in here with Shadow Claw or Shadow Punch. And Shadow Claw, yes. And it's enough to take it out. Wow. Thank goodness. And then the Azumarill goes down. And then Registeel. Shadow Punch. This is why I switched to Shadow Punch. Do you see the amazing usability of this thing? Oh my gosh, I was so happy after that battle because it was a little nerve-wracking seeing that Sableye. I was a little concerned of how it was going to get matched up towards the end, but it worked out there. So, fantastic. So a few of you wanted to hear my, quote, Batman voice again, so we'll do it for a second. So, they have the Registeel. We're going to let this Flash Cannon go through, taking that hit very well. Now we're going to be going for the Dark Pulse, getting it through, doing good damage. Dragon Breath eating away at the Registeel. We are going to shield this up, potentially trying to get off a Body Slam to finish off that Registeel. Let's see if we draw a shield on their end. Alright, that's enough. Feels weird. There's your Batman voice, alright. So they're bringing in an Alolan Raichu. Oh, should have went for a Body Slam. Oh my gosh. We have Haunter though, but they gained so much energy. We were able to take them down super low with Dragon Breath alone. Going in here with Haunter, gonna, use a shield. And I'm assuming they're gonna switch. They have another one. This shouldn't KO though. Very low. They're making a switch into Meganium. We're going into our Azumarill. Now, this is very crazy. Alright, so they hit us with a Freezing Plant. We're gonna go for Ice Beam, expecting to get a shield, right? Alright, so I'm going to teach you guys something. Watch this. They make a crucial mistake and they use their energy here. They could have finished me off with quick moves and they would have won. But I'm going to go in here with Haunter, hit it with a Sludge Bomb. And the Raichu, watch this. It's a double KO. Yeah, double KO. That's what this was. So they could have made it, so they won. Why do you both lose in that incident? I don't get it. Can't we just get 2 wins? Like, not 2 wins, but each trainer wins if a double KO does occur. A little weird. So we're met with an Azumarill. We're switching into our Azumarill here. And, the Azumarill mirror match, the most exciting battle in the world. So basically, Hydro Pump away, right? If you have Play Rough, well, you're going to be going for Play Roughs. They're making a switch into Vigoroth here. So we're still locked. We're going to take that. Going to go for Ice Beam. I was thinking about going for Hydro Pump, but they're going to shield it. No, they let it go through, potentially because I didn't really gain that much energy. We're going to be switching into Zweilous. I meant to switch into Haunter here. So this was a misplay, unfortunately, hitting me with Brick Break, and I'm thinking, of course, they had Body Slam, so the Haunter would have been perfect. But we switched into Zweilous, and it's surviving with 1 HP. That was horrible. We're able to get off a Body Slam to at least salvage something out of it. But, wow, what a horrible misplay on my end. But at least we still have 2 shields. So, I mean, it's not all lost yet. So they're hitting us with an Ice Beam, unfortunately. That's what they have. We're going to be going for a Sludge Bomb here. As much damage as possible. They decide to shield it up. We're going in here with Azumarill. They're shieldless. Let's go. Ice Beam. Ice, baby. It is going to almost KO. And actually, that's okay, because we're going to be able to go in with Haunter and farm just with 1 Shadow Claw. And let's see how this plays out. In comes the Azumarill. We're going for Sludge Bomb. And obviously, take the win. Guys, I'm really liking this team a lot. Alright, so into the next battle. And we're met with an Azumarill. And we know the drill here. So at this point, I've become a little bit more experienced with it. And my team, I was trying to catch an Ice Beam, but I didn't. I tried. It's a play rough. So that's exactly what I was talking about in the beginning. You don't know if they're going to try going for play rough or Ice Beam. So catching something is a little risky. The switch is fine, but if you're trying to catch a play rough and you're counting those, they could hit you with an Ice Beam and you're going to have to use a shield there, right? Anyways, mirror match. I'm going to let this play rough go through. I think what I'm thinking is go in here with Haunter, farm. Just farm. Use my shield. They're making a switch into Altaria. We're going to go for Sludge Bomb. And then make a switch into Zweilous. So they used a shield there. We're going to go ahead and go for Body Slam at this point, just in case they shield up. And Body Slam is still good. And they use a shield, so that's great. We get a shield out of them. We're still sitting on 2 shield folks. Can we pull this off? Well, let's see. They go for Dragon Pulse. Don't think that's the best play you should have done. No offense, we're just so low. Sky Attack would have done it anyways. Maybe they don't have a secondary move. Maybe they were just, yeah. Just giving a bit of advice. So we have a Togekiss. Now, this is why I have Sludge Bomb. But, unfortunately, we were stingy with the shields. They're going to go in here with the Azumarill and take us out, and we have a shield left. It happens. It happens. It's okay. So we're met with a Altaria. So this is going to be like the 3rd or 4th time we've seen this. Let's see if they decide to finally shield it up. They do. All right, so this was the first person that did that. So let's see how this all plays out. So we're going to obviously shield up. We've been doing that this whole time here. And since they did shield up, let's see if they decide to use 2 shields. They do. Okay, that's fine. So if they use 2 shields, they win. But they're out 2 shields and we still have 1. So we go in here with the Azumarill. Potentially should have went in here with Haunter, but the reason why I didn't is because I knew they had energy ready to go and I wanted the Azumarill to absorb it. So we're going to be switching into our Haunter after they do go into the Lantern, and they're switching into Azumarill with no shields. Sludge Bomb, one-shotted it basically. In comes the Lantern, and we're in a great position. We have a shield left and they're shieldless. So we're going to be building up to Sludge Bomb. And yep, you guys know what's going to happen here. Is this going to KO? Yeah, they quit. So that's what happened there. I don't think it would have KO'd, maybe close, but nonetheless, I won. Into the next battle, we're met with an Umbreon. So sweet, something new and fresh. Let's see how this works out. This is a good matchup for Zweilous. It's not like a hard win. It's very close because of Last Resort, neutral damage. So we're going to be taking advantage of both of our normal type charge moves. Me, the Body Slam, them, the Last Resort. If the Umbreon doesn't have Last Resort, it's a complete game over for them. As you can see, shielding up that first one is really beneficial for us, and Last Resort does hurt. Dragon Breath eats away. We're able to take that Umbreon down there. Now, there's going to be more cases with the Umbreon lead, so we'll be able to see different situations. They're bringing in Meganium. We're going to go for that Body Slam spam, and we should be able to get to another one here. Very good. Not too sure if they were trying to build up extra energy. That could be the case there. We're going to let this Zweilous go through. And we're going to go ahead and go in here with Haunter, and it's going to be farm down time, I think. At this point, they're expending their energy. We're going to use our shield. This is good. Now they're switching into Raichu, so we're going for Shadow Punch. There's no more shields. There's no more shields. Oh, there's one more shield. What am I? It's like right on my screen. Like, come on. So we get it through. Very good. And Haunter is going to be able to take them out there. So this team is crazy, guys. I don't... Let's go! Experiments 101. So we have another Umbreon. And let's see if this one's a little different of a situation. I felt like that last trainer was holding on to energy and could have potentially spammed Last Resort a little faster. So let's see how this works out. I'm not really experienced using Umbreon too much. I do have a Last Resort one, but I don't use it ever. It's good. It's just I don't use it. Anyway, so body slamming it up. As we've seen, the Last Resort did a lot. We haven't used the shield yet. I think I decided to let this go through. And getting a little close down to the wire here. I think I might shield this up. I think so. Yeah. Want that lead advantage, guys. So we have a body slam, but we're not able to get it off. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with a Azumarill. They have two shields. They're switching into Registeel. We're switching into Haunter. Not good. This is not really good. I think we're approaching the end of the video. I think this might be my last battle here. There might be one more. But anyways, if you did enjoy these battles, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll continue to bring you these long Go Battle League battles for you guys to be entertained during these times of isolation. Alright, so we are shieldless. Whatever they do is going to take us out. Doesn't matter. Well, Focus Blast wouldn't, but Flash Cannon, obviously, right? So they have one shield left. I could potentially win this. And I'm going to show you where I made my crucial mistake here. Or a mistake. I should have farmed down. But what I was afraid of was them hitting me with another Flash Cannon. I would have survived, but I just didn't really remember how much energy the Altaria had. If they had a Sky Attack ready, so they have a shield. We have an Azumarill. This is getting down to the wire. And yet again, the lag at the end. It's so annoying. Alright, so obviously Ice Beam. Let's see how close it was. Alright, can we do it? Sky Attack's not gonna KO us. It's not. So should I have farmed a little bit more on the Registeel? Let's see. This is going to connect, obviously. And oh my goodness, I should have farmed a little bit more with the Registeel. Anyways, thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.